outside of him from Talent, Oregon, he timed a 15:80 tonight, car 97, Jimmy Walker Jr. Running second in points from Springfield, he timed a 15:55 tonight, car 74, Tom Langen. Your fast timer tonight, current track record holder at his fast time tonight was a 15:23, car number 10, Mike Morlock. And here we go. Kelly McDonald, Jimmy Walker Jr. side by side. Kelly on the inside, Walker walking around the outside. He's got the tall side, he's in the lead. Jimmy Walker Jr., 97, fishtailing out of fourth. Kelly McDonald, he's in second. Tom Langen in third, Morlock, your fast timer, hanging out the rear. Fishtailing out of turn four. This time it's Mike Morlock. McDonald goes high between 1 and 2. Tom Langen has second place. And Morlock spins it out coming out of turn 2. White flag lap. Tom Langen in that backup motor. Kelly McDonald in his backup motor. They're both chasing Jimmy Walker Jr. I don't think they're going to get him. I think it's going to be a battle for second place. Your winner, Jimmy Walker Jr. Langen will take second, Kelly McDonald third, and Mike Morlock fourth. Or Willie, woo, whoop, whoop, whoop. There goes. Now, the Pacific Hardtop Racing Association Trophy Dash. On the pole, timed a 16:92 tonight, car 75, Jeff Mead. Right outside of him, side by side, he timed a 16:80, car 97, Mike Shane. At 16:59 tonight, car 41, David Churchill. And your fast timer tonight, the only guy in the 15s and in a motorcycle engine yet, he timed a 15:66, Richard Whiteman. Civic Hardtop Racing Association Trophy Dash underway. Mike Shane, 97, into the lead. And here comes Richard Whiteman trying to find some clay on the outside. No problem. By now, Richard Whiteman in that pink 25 car. And your fast timer buzzing into the lead over Mike Shane, 41, David Churchill, 75, Jeff Mead. These guys sound so cool when you get about a dozen of these guys on the track. Holy moly. One more time around. Richard Whiteman, Mike Shane. The limit is 1,250 cc's, and both Whiteman and Shane are running the 1,230 cc motors. They got a bit of horsepower. There's your winner, 25, Richard Whiteman. Time to 15:41 tonight, Robert Hand. Out of Central Point, he timed a 15:30 in a car he built with his dad. It's car 23, Matt Dusty. Out of Cottage Grove, he timed a 15:17, second fast time tonight for 98, Bruce Ray. Said he just stuck a junkyard motor in there tonight, and oh man, fast time at 14:86. Only guy into the 14s in the IMCA class tonight, David Gould, Big G, Little O. Car he built himself. He has it for sale. If you'd like to get into IMCA racing, and they'll. Here we go, Robert Hand, Matt Dusty on the lead row. Hand in front now. Dusty tries to swing low, can't do it. Backs out. Big G, Little O, moving around 98. Into third place now. It's Robert Hand, Matt Dusty, David Gould. Whoa! Matt Dusty off the high side. North turn, he's all right. Robert Hand keeps the lead. David Gould chasing him now. last week they had a heck of a duel in the fast heat race just like this. Robert Hand and David Gould. David said Robert is very, very hard to catch and harder to pass. Robert Hand, David Gould, Bruce Ray. Hand goes high, trying to make David Gould pass low. That's what he did last week. Took that middle high groove, tried to make Gould pass low, and he couldn't do it. That is in the fast heat race. Gould won the dash. And again, middle high groove for Robert Hand. Side by side, turn 3 and 4. Is Gould going to be able to do it down low? No way! Robert Hand into the lead, and he wins it. Robert Hand, a good, close trophy dash win. Robert Hand. On a pole, car 21 from Cottage Grove. His time tonight, 13:76, Mr. Buddy Murphy. Right outside, the guy that he's worked with this season, time to 13:67 in the 46 car, Rick the Animal Zuvich. The second row from Central Point, time to 12:88 tonight, Billy the Kid Nutter. Right beside him in the Skip Kohler car, your fast timer tonight, but only by 3/100ths of a second at 12:85, Glenn the Wizard Osborne. And the green flag drops, here we go. A little bump from Glenn Osborne to Rick Zuvich, trying to get by, can't happen. Zuvich and Buddy Murphy side by side. Rick Zuvich and Buddy Murphy side by side. Glenn Osborne and Billy the Kid Nutter must be pulling their hair out now. They touch wheels and Nutter spins out. And I guess Billy the Kid Nutter has a flat tire. And break through them. And the Riverside Speedway version of American Gladiators Break Through and Conquer. When the Wizard Osborne blows by Mr. Buddy Murphy that time, takes the lead. And a little rooster tail of dust from Rick the Animal Zuvich. He's all right. It's Glenn the Wizard Osborne with one more lap to go. Buddy, a little higher geared, not quite as much motor, and your winner, here he is, Glenn the Wizard Osborne. Mr. Buddy Murphy in second, Rick Zuvich in third. Marvin Smith. Time to 13:25 tonight. One of the veterans here at the Riverside Speedway, we're glad he's back with his new motor and took second, or the third fast time of the night at a 13:23, Kevin Etchison. Your second fast timer tonight and current track record holder, he timed at 12:81 tonight, Rod Womack. Rod is your points leader over this guy, tonight's fast timer. Last week's main event winner. Tonight he timed at 12:65, car 75, Dale Smith. Looks him over and says, next time, fellas, green yellow for Kevin Etchison, Marvin Smith. Turn 4, we got green. Good start this time. On the outside, Kevin Etchison. Down low, Marvin Smith. Ron Womack has to back out. Narrowly misses Dale Smith. Your leader, Kevin Etchison. Rod and Dale, both wheels. They're both all right. Now Dale goes underneath brother Marvin. They're side by side for second. Oh, wheel hopping is Dale Smith. Ron Womack goes underneath him for second place. And now Dale takes it back as Womack slips high. Marvin Smith as his tack super tacky. Your leader, Kevin Etchison. Dale Smith and Marvin Smith. Oh, man. This is amazing. And your winner, Kevin Etchison. Dale Smith in second, Marvin Smith in third. Jody is our trophy girl tonight from Portland, first time at the races. And thank her for coming and appreciate her helping out tonight. And first goes Jody to present the Limited Sportsman Trophy Dash trophy and take a pretty picture with Jimmy Walker Jr. Thanks, Jody. Congratulations, Jimmy. The trophy to Robert Hand, your IMCA Trophy Dash winner. Good job, Robert. Another great battle between Robert and David Gould tonight. The restart blew by everyone for the win. Glenn the Wizard Osborne, your Superstock Trophy Dash winner tonight. And with his little boy. Been quite a while and feels pretty good, don't it? Thank you, Jody. Congratulations, Kevin, and all of you. Heat races and lots of main events up next, ladies and gentlemen.
Are these your drugs?
Look, Dad, it's not
Where
mine.
did you get it?
Dad,
Answer me. Who taught you how to do this stuff?
You, all right? I learned it by watching you.
Parents who use drugs have children who use drugs.
And at two-barrel Nova. Car number 14, long time no see for this fella. And a veteran. He always used to run car number 14 in the super stocks. That's Alan Cooper. Car 14, Alan Cooper. First time back in a long time for him. And quite a battle now. Jason Simon swings high, cuts off Jesse Thistle out of turn 2. Here comes Alan Cooper in the 14 car. Not sure how much motor he has in that Nova, but he's definitely got more driving experience, probably than all these guys out here combined, with the possible exception of Tony Augustine, because I don't know Tony, but I guess he's been racing the game for quite a while. Jason Simons, Jesse Thistle. And Jesse and Jason doing a little bumping. Jason just barely holding the lead over Jesse Thistle. Jesse tried low, now he's going to try high. Still anybody's race out of turn 4. It looks like it's going to be Jason Simons, Jesse Thistle, and Alan Cooper. Cameron Kofoid slips high. Pete Peterson goes down low. They bump just a bit. Cameron Kofoid spins out. So does Tom Nichols, but they're back onto the track. They're okay. Your leader, Pete Peterson. Rick Morin in that number 11 car is in second. Don't do it. Ken Nicholson in the 89 car. Brand new motor. Almost hit the wall. Backed out of it real well. He's okay. Your leader, Pete Peterson, 66. Rick Morin in that 11 car. You know, that was a Firebird street car. It's got a big 400 Pontiac. It was a street car just like 3 weeks ago. And Rick Morin's buddy from Yoncalla, Wild Willie Neal, built it into a race car, so it's not quite got the horsepower that the small block Chevrolets have. Rick Morin finished like 4th in the main last week, borrowing Mike Phillips' dad's car, the 70 car. His motor's in pieces. He's running second. Here comes Ken Nicholson with his new motor in the 89 car, challenging Rick Morin for second. Your leader, Pete Peterson. And in a heat race, how much is Ken Nicholson going to do to get around to Rick Morin? I think that he thinks he's got more motor, but is he going to risk his car? No, he goes underneath him. He's all right. Your leader with one more lap to go, Pete Peterson. And throwing out some smoke is the orange 76 Red Bull car of Ted Baker. Throwing out a lot of smoke, in fact. And we got a fire under the 76 car. Pete Peterson, your winner. Ken Nicholson in second. Tom Nichols in third. Rick Morin in fourth. We got flames under the 76 car. And one more start, says Rick Daniels, for Brad Turnbull, Gus Cooper. On the front row, Kelly McDonald, Jimmy Walker Jr. in row number 2. Tom Langen, Mike Morlock in the third row. The 6 fastest limited sportsmen here tonight. All right, we got to start this time. Yes, indeed, we got green. Here we go, the fast heat race for limited sportsmen. Gus Cooper in the 0 car. This car is for sale, by the way. Here comes Jimmy Walker Jr. on the high side of the Brad Turnbull Mustang. It's Gus Cooper, Jimmy Walker Jr. Also walking on the outside, Kelly McDonald. Outside highs off the track, Gus Cooper, Jimmy Walker Jr. into the lead. And he's dead. We're going to do it again. It'll be a restart. What's going to happen this time? Here we go. And again, Brad Turnbull giving up some horsepower. Cooper around him on the high side. A little better start for Gus Cooper this time. Jimmy Walker Jr., Brad Turnbull still kind of side by side, row 2. Now Walker out into the lead. 3 abreast down the main straight. Kelly cuts down low. McDonald car number 1. Nice move. Kelly McDonald, but no, now he bumps into Brad Turnbull. The sparks fly. Tom Langen spins out to avoid it. Turnbull spun out. So it's Gus Cooper and Jimmy Walker Jr. on the restart. Here we go. Things could change real quick. In fact, they usually do. Spinning out is Gus Cooper. Underneath him goes Jimmy Walker Jr. Is Gus going to stay there? I believe he is. He did last time. And may need a push, and we'll do it again.
Good job, baby!
And here we go. It's Morlock, Tom Langen, Jimmy Walker Jr. Now Walker is going to poke around the rear after coming together with Gus Cooper. I hope he's not suffering any. Mike Morlock, your fast timer tonight. Tom Langen in the 74 car running his backup motor. And there goes Jimmy Walker Jr. Maybe he's got a slow leak or a flat or something spins out between 3 and 4. I think he just wants to kind of finish the race, or maybe he's going to duck into the pits. And Mike Morlock, Tom Langen. Morlock in that Chevelle. He ran in 1987 and 88. Ed Kemper bought it, put Mike's motor from last year in the car. They've done a lot of work on it this season. A late arrival, but a force to be reckoned with the rest of the year. Mike Morlock, followed by Tom Langen, 74. One more time around. And still anybody's race. Mike Morlock, Tom Langen. Morlock makes a mistake. Langen's going to be right there. High between 3 and 4 goes Morlock. He's trying to hold it together, and he does. Morlock wins it. Good job out of turn 4. Mike Morlock almost lost it. David Lorry, 77 Elmer Hinkle, and 66 Kelly Coombs. And here we go. The number 50 car, Dave Lorry, into the lead right away in that plum purple car. And we don't have a start this time. We'll try it again. And here we go. At 66, Kelly Kuntz in the lead. Yeah, a little high, Kelly. Watch Low side, 77, Elmer Hinkle. And Kelly Kuntz in that Suzuki motor back into the lead. Kelly Kuntz in the Suzuki. Elmer Hinkle in a Kawasaki in second place. In third, David Laurie running another Kawasaki. They're side by side, Laurie and Hinkle. And now David Laurie in that plum purple Kawasaki into second place. 66, Kelly Kuntz looking pretty good. That 1100cc Suzuki, whoa, whoop, whoop, well, there goes the plum purple car, David Laurie. And he'll be dead in the track between 3 and 4. We got green, here we go. Kelly Kuntz, Elmer Hinkle, George Mott, David Laurie. And George Mott moving pretty good now. Mott in the 4 car into second place. George out of Portland running a Honda motor. One more lap around as Elmer Hinkle spins out. And he's going again, but the yellow flag is out. Yellow checkered. And it's going to be, well, you call it. Looked to me like Kelly Kuntz remembered at the last minute that on the checkered flag and the checkered flag only we raced to the yellow, and I believe he just barely made it ahead of George Mott. We'll have to find out. Yeah, and your winner, 66, Kelly Kuntz. And that's 3 abreast down the main straight. A little bumpity in the middle. Everybody's all right. Walking on the outside, David Churchill. Churchill blows by Ted Olson, now backs off a little bit. They're side by side. Your leader, 75, Jeff Mead. And now Churchill on the outside. Mead goes high. Churchill has to back out. Spinning out is 78, Ted Olson. And 97, Mike Shane. This is Jeff Mead. And now 97 to Mike Shane, 41 David Churchill battling it out for the lead. Here comes Richard Whiteman. Your fast timer in pink, 25 tonight, Richard Whiteman. Mike Shane, 97, another guy running that 1230 motor. Richard Whiteman down low, side by side, and Whiteman spins out. And there goes, almost over goes David Churchill. Whiteman spun out after wheel hopping with 97 Mike Shane, and into the 25 car. Your leader now, Mike Shane in the 97 car. Mike survived that battle with Richard Whiteman. He's running that 1200cc Yamaha out of Gaston, Oregon, Mike Shane. Pacific Hardtop Racing Association, a lot of action for 2 cylinders. Oh, man. Or maybe 4. One more time around for Mike Shane. And he's going to win it. The fast heat race out of Gaston, 97 Mike Shane from the Pacific Hardtop Racing Association. A lot of fun, these guys. Cars all 2/3 scale. You build them yourself. You can buy them in the kits. 1928 through 48 American coupes and sedans. And here we go. Robert Ham, Bruce Ray side by side, and Matt Dusty, David Gould side by side. And now it's Hand, Ray, Gould. Dusty, way high out of turn 4. He's got a flat tire maybe, or something. Yeah, flat right rear, Bruce Ray. Whoa, right in front of Fay Stewart. And Fay, the rookie, says, oh man, I don't need this grief and aggravation in my first race. Come on, guys. Robert Hand leading David Gould, Matt Dusty, and Papa Roy Kirk. And another duel just like the Trophy Dash. Robert won it in the dash. David Gould hanging in there in second place. Well, there goes Robert's motor. Robert Hand, oh baby, throwing the smoke screen. And I believe that's all for the 45 cars motor. Big G Little O goes into the lead in the junkyard motor. There's a $325 motor claimer in this class. The idea, good looking cars, good handling cars, low budget motors. And a lot of these guys are running motors that are a little more valuable than that, but not much more valuable. And every once in a while that will happen to a junkyard motor. Not to say Roberts was junk. He bought the motor out of Arkansas, pretty decent motor, but you know, it was not a $5,000, $6,000, $7,000, $10,000 motor. And your winner, Big G Little O, David Gould. He told me he'd like to thank Jim and Bonnie Ross at Ross Auto Wrecking, as he says, yeah, I am running a junkyard motor. And here we go. And Rick Bounds Loopser off the south turn in a cloud of dust. And is he staying there? Yes, indeed. Yellow flag is out. Oh, baby. Here we go. Vern Guth, Rick Bounds, Scott Queener, Harley Lewis, Rob Carlson. Scott slips out high and loops it. Whoop, whoop, between 3 and 4. Scott Queener, your leader, Vern Guth, 70-36. A second, man. Oh, baby. Vern Guth's front end is now part of Rick Bounds' rear end. And Kevin Hewitt just ran over something, maybe part of one of those cars. We're having a lot of trouble getting this sucker started. Scott Queener, he's going to try to make it around. Whoa, off goes Harley Lewis, and there goes one of Harley's tires. Or is that one of, no, it's not one of Harley Lewis's tires. I guess it's one of Rick Bounds' tires. So Harley Lewis versus Rick Bounds. Bounds lost a tire. Harley Lewis. Gene Powell, Glenn the Wizard Osborne. Yeah, here comes Glenn Osborne, second place as Gene Powell slips high out of turn 2. And listen to that horsepower. Keith Mix out of Medford, Glenn the Wizard Osborne from Cottage Grove. Osborne down low now, has to back out. They're side by side out of Ford. It's Glenn Osborne. Zubich now underneath Gene Powell for third. It's Glenn Osborne, Keith Mix, Rick Zubich, and Gene Powell. One more lap around. Glenn the Wizard Osborne. And there's your winner, Glenn Osborne. Second place, by a nose, it's Keith Mix. Rick Zubich in third. And Rob Womack has to back out between 1 and 2, a little treacherous. Your leader, Mike Griffith, 87. Dale Smith, Kevin Edgerson, side by side for second. And Dale takes second. Marvin slowing down in the back of the pack now, car 41. Oh, Dale Smith almost went over. 360, another 360. He's still going. Oh, onto the track right in front of Richard Salveson. Not a move that Dale Smith normally makes. Your leader, 87, Mike Griffith. Kevin Etchison, Rod Womack. Jamie Pagel, Marvin Smith, Dale Smith. Richard Salveson and Wes Kelly. Oh, no! That was Mike Griffith, your leader. We got a fire under the 87 car. He went off the track into the Uke tires hard. Mike Griffith in the lead and just shot right off of turn 3. Must have been something wrong with the steering because he just, flew right off of turn 3, 4 and into the tires. And he ends up on the wall. The paramedics we got the red flag out. Paramedics are across the track to attend to him. Man, I saw the sparks fly. And down, 3 more to go. Okay, here we go. Womack and Marvin Smith come together. Womack on 2 wheels. Unbelievable. They're all right. Oh, man, my heart was in my throat that time. Rod Womack and Marvin Smith come together. Womack and Dale Smith that time. Your leader, Kevin Etchison. Man, these guys are letting it all hang out, and it's just a heat race. Trying for second place is Dale Smith, 75. One more time around. Kevin Etchison, Ron Womack, Dale Smith, Marvin Smith. And again, Womack holds off Dale Smith. But Smith down low, and he's going to take second. Your winner, Kevin Etchison. Dale Smith in second, Ron Womack in third.
Finally, a perspective on how it really feels to do cocaine. From the inside.
And here we go. Whoa, we got 67 Sean Witt spinning out. 15 laps, here we go. Jesse Thistle climbs up the back of Roy Kirk Jr. There goes Tom Langen heading for the infield, along with a couple other guys spinning out. Jesse Thistle into the infield. Whoa, Langen and Pete Peterson bumping and grinding. And Rick says one more time, guys.
Wonderful, man.
Blown? Sorry, buddy. Jimmy Walker Jr. not starting this race. And here we go. It's Cameron Kofoid, Tom Langen, Jason Simons, Pete Peterson. Here comes Mike Morlock moving up. And out high goes Cameron Kofoid. Tom Langen into the lead. Kofoid into the wall. He bounces off into Jason Simons. Simons into Morlock. And everybody keeps going. Man, to make these cars tough in Cottage Grove. Cameron Kofoid started a huge, bouncy, kind of a pool table kind of a wreck, and everybody's all right. Tom Langen, your leader. There goes Mike Morlock, connecting with Pete Peterson. Morlock spins out of turn 2, and he's back on the track. Tom Langen, your leader. Pete Peterson in second. Tom Langen, the lead. Pete Peterson in second. He and Mike Morlock connected, going for second place. Morlock spins out. He's at the back of the pack now. In third, Jason Simons. Here comes Gus Cooper. Tom Nichols moving up. There's your leader, Tom Langen, 74. Running that backup motor. Second place, 66, Pete Peterson. In third, Jason Simons. In fourth, Gus Cooper. Now Cooper into third. Only 15 laps for the limited sportsman tonight. Doesn't give Mike Morlock a lot of room to do any heavy-duty passing, although he does seem to be making up some ground on Tom Langen. As there's Morlock in the rear of the pack. Langen, your leader, 74. Second place, right there, 66, Pete Peterson. And third, Gus Cooper. Fourth, Tom Nichols. There goes Sean Witt, 67. He's slowing way down. Gus Cooper spins out high between 3 and 4. And we got... on the restart, 4 abreast down the main straight. That's Brad Turnbull in the 89 car. Wheel hopping with Gus Cooper. 89 and Gus Cooper come together. And Brad Turnbull in the Team Tequila car, he's off the track, turn 2. Here we go. Pete Peterson in the lead. This time Peterson, Jason Simons come together. Do they lock bumpers? Yes, I believe so. Slow motion, both of them around. And into the infield. Rick Daniels, I don't know whether he's going to throw the yellow or not. I don't think so. And your leader, Tom Nichols, now 77. There comes Jason Simons out of it. Can't see because of the dust. And everybody else gets through all right, I think. Pete Peterson, the leader on the restart, into the infield after connecting with Jason Simons. Your new leader, 77, Tom Nichols, trying to hold off Tom Langen. And we now throw the yellow. Nine laps down. And here we go. Tom Nichols, 77, trying to hold off two of the fastest guys here, Mike Morlock and Tom Langen. There's only 6 laps to go. Nichols down low, holding off Langen. Morlock's going to try it on the high side. Coming out of turn 4, high side, side by side. Tom Nichols and Mike Morlock, and Morlock with a gutsy move takes the lead. Mike Morlock going for second place, got spun out earlier in the race, sent to the back of the pack. Tom Langen sent to the back of the pack after he spun out with Cameron Kofoid. And they're both challenging for the win. Tom Nichols, 77's been hanging in there all race. He's in second. Oh, baby, there goes Cameron Kofoid's motor. Your leader, Mike Morlock, on lap 12. Tom Nichols holding off Tom Langen. And, whoa, who was that? Was that Kofoid? Another 360. And the yellow flag comes out. Watch out, he's in a cloud of dust. You can... So your leader, Mike Morlock, Tom Nichols. Here we go. Watch out. 3-lap finish. It's Mike Morlock and Tom Langen. Both of them sent to the back of the pack. Worked their way back up, and now it's a 3-car race for the win. Mike Morlock, Tom Langen, and Tom Nichols. Morlock, Langen, and Nichols. Car number 10, 74, and 77. And Jason Simon slows way down, and he's going to be out of it. One more lap to go. And a wilder finish you're not going to see. Mike Morlock, Tom Langen, Tom Nichols. Coming out of turn 4. It's going to be Morlock. Second win this year for him. Tom Langen in second. Tom Nichols in third. After that, anybody's guess. Elmer Hinkle, 77, is out with a bad clutch. And here we go. And here's 97, that 1200cc Mike Shane car. Here comes your fast timer, Richard Whiteman, in the 25 car, moving up in the middle of the pack. Mike Shane with now Richard Whiteman in second. In third, 78, Ted Olson. In fourth, car number 4, that's George Mott. There's your leader, 97, Mike Shane. Richard Whiteman in second. We need to have you sit down in front of the booth, please. We need to be able to see. Sit down, please. And we got George Mott spun out on the back straight, and that will bring out the yellow. Richard Whiteman. Mike Shane, 97. Richard Whiteman, 25. Mike Shane in the 97 car. He won the main event last time these guys were here in June. Richard Whiteman in second right now. Whoa, onto the track. 78, Ted Olson. And Shane had to back out of it, so did Whiteman. Whiteman now trying to go high side. Shane cuts him off. It's Mike Shane, Richard Whiteman. Both of them with the 1200cc motors. It's Mike Shane, 97, holding off Richard Whiteman so far. Whiteman running that 1230cc Kawasaki, trying to find the power to go around Mike Shane's 1200cc Yamaha. Last time they were here, Shane won the main event with a great last lap pass. Whiteman is hoping to turn the tide this time. The same two guys are going at it again. Mike Shane and Richard Whiteman. Whiteman high side. He's going to loop it. Richard Whiteman loops her between 3 and 4. Mike Shane now in a big lead. Whiteman back onto the track. In second place now, Kelly Coots. One more time around for Mike Shane. Battle for second now. Kelly Coots, and see if Richard Whiteman can catch him. And Shane now coming together with car number 50, David Loy, but he's all right and he wins it. Mike Shane, your winner. In second place, 66. Modified main event, here we go. First lap, Matt Dusty into the lead. David Gould to Bruce Ray. Kind of bringing up the rear, Papa Roy and Fay Stewart in their own race. Dusty, a few more fishtails. Bruce Ray's going to try him low side. Can't do it, has to back out. David Gould in the lead. Big G, Little O. That was driving experience right there, ladies and gentlemen. That David Gould is a good driver. Right in front of him, nowhere to go. Matt Dusty fishtailed and Gould found some room. And now Matt Dusty's back at it again. Dusty, high side. Matt Dusty, 23. David Gould, G.O. And Dusty, a lot of guts by this kid. Matt Dusty's going to try for the lead. High between 3 and 4, he has to back out. Well, and he loops her. Matt Dusty looped her. And that'll bring out. Big G, Little O, David Gould still trying to hold off Matt Dusty. David said he launched his motor last week. He's got a junkyard special from Jim and Bonnie Ross. He can drive it, but a lot of times the longer you drive a junkyard motor, the more problems you find. And it may be happening now to David Gould. Matt Dusty, 23. First year driving. And he kisses David Gould's rear end there just a bit. Fishtails, he's all right. And Bruce Ray 98 tries to go around him for second. And this is anyone's race. Believe me, now Bruce Ray dives into turn 3. He wants the lead. David Gould, Bruce Ray. And again, Ray trying to high side. That's where Gould likes to run too, and Gould's going to come up and use that groove. Bruce Ray trying it high side. And I think he's going to have to figure something else out, because that is David Gould's way to drive. And you're just going to be behind Big G, Little O if you keep trying that. One more lap around. David Gould, Bruce Ray, Matt Dusty. Does Bruce Ray have one more charge in that 98 car? He's going to try to dive in hard 3 and 4, but it's going to be David Gould's race. David Gould will take it. Bruce Ray in second, Matt Dusty in third. And here we go. Ma'am, the lady with the camera, we need you to sit down. We got to be able to see out that side. Scott Queener, well, there goes Vern Duke across the track, into the U tires, yellow flag comes out. Everybody else all right? I think so. Yeah. Guys from Cottage Grove, Rick Daniels says, go get him, guys. Here we go. Alpha 2 is Vern Guth, your leader. Scott Queener, 21. And off the north turn, Rob Carlson, 76. Okay, we got green again. And here we go. Uh-oh. Kevin Hewitt into the wall, backs into the wall. Everybody going every which way. Ho, baby. It was Kevin Hewitt and Scott Queener that kind of touched a little bit. Hewitt sideways, backed into the wall, and thank goodness nobody nailed him. Okay, here we go. Vern Guth, Rob Carlson, side by side. Carlson on the outside. Buddy Murphy, Glenn Osborne trying to move up. And here comes Rick Zubich. So it's Rob Carlson fourth, Osborne third, Buddy Murphy second. Your leader right there, 76, Rob Carlson. And remember, this one's only 10 laps. Because of the 3 starts, Rob Carlson, Cottage Gold. And it would be his first main event win of the year. Here comes Gene Powell back onto the track now. There goes Glenn Osborne. Can he do it? Osborne trying to get by Buddy Murphy. Yes, he does. Osborne into second place now. Whoa, spinning out right in front of Osborne. Rob Carlson, he keeps on going. He spins again. Must be a flat tire or something. Rob Carlson spun twice. And into the lead, Glenn the Wizard Osborne. And here we go. So it's Glenn Osborne, Rick Zubich, Buddy Murphy. Last week it was Zubich with Osborne in second. Looks like this week Osborne with one more lap to go will return the favor. And spinning out is Gene Powell, and he gets out of there fast. And there's your winner, 07, Glenn the Wizard Osborne. In second place, Rick Zubich. In third, Mr. Buddy Murphy. In fourth, 99. And here we go. Marvin Smith on 2 wheels. And back down on 4. Holy moly. Kevin Etchison now into second. Watch out, mama. It is a little rough between 1 and 2. Marvin on 2 wheels again. Marvin Smith, Kevin Etchison, Rob Womack, Dale Smith, Wes Kelly, Jamie Pagel, Richard Salveson. Marvin trying to lower groove now, and Salveson spins out. Richard Salveson spins. That'll bring out the yellow. We'll have a restart. Now Marvin. Watch out, we got green, here we go, Marvin in the lead. Womack goes past Kevin Etchison on the restart. And over go, Womack is spun out. Womack spins out between 1 and 2. Nobody hit him. Into second place goes Dale Smith. Womack back onto the track. Times are going to slow down. It is getting dry slick. We've had a lot of cars riding on this track tonight. Your leader, Marvin Smith, 41. Second place, Dale Smith. In third, Kevin Etchison. In fourth, Wes Kelly, Jamie Pagel, Rob Womack. Marvin now goes underneath Richard Salveson. He's all right. Times in the mid-14s out there. Dale Smith, 75, laps Richard Salveson now. comes Kevin Etchison underneath Salveson. Harder to pass on this dry, slick track. Marvin Smith. Car's working good. Seems to have set up the car for the dry, slick. And he's pulling away from Brother Dale. And from Kevin Etchison. Womack, car number 9, just past Wes Kelly, working his way up from the back of the pack. He's now in 4th, car number 9. And he goes underneath Salveson. Here's your leader, Marvin Smith, 41.75, Dale Smith in 2nd. In 3rd, Kevin Etchison. Ron Womack in 4th. In 5th, Jamie Pagel. As the leaders come around again on lap 13. And Marvin spins out. Marvin Smith lost it out of turn 2. Dale goes into the lead. Marvin back on the track. Etchison passes him for 2nd. There's only one more lap to go. Marvin spins out again. Into 3rd now goes Rod Womack. A disastrous final 2 laps for your leader, Marvin Smith, and the yellow flag comes out. And I don't believe Wes Kelly, even he's in on this. And here we go. Oh, no, we don't. We don't have a start yet. Rick Daniels says we need them a little bit better lined up than that. Dale, real experienced at restarts, too. He's going to try to get the jump on both these guys. See what happens. Here we go. On a restart, it's Dale Smith. Ron Womack has to back out. Here comes Kevin Etchison. Jamie Pagel, Wes Kelly. And one more lap to go. And it looks like Dale's going to win 2 in a row. Just like last week, Dale Smith wins it, Ron Womack 2nd. It'll be Smith, Womack in 3rd place, Kevin Etchison, Jamie Pagel in 4th, Wes Kelly in 5th. And then Kevin Etchison. The sprints are going to be going to Skagit next week. We're going to have the super stocks here, the limited sportsmen. We got the IMCA modifieds, and the old timers are going to be back. We hope you'll be back here with us. And until then, please have a safe and pleasant journey home. See you later.
Everybody get ready.